All right, so here we go again. Tuesday, some part of the world Wednesday, already Wednesday, the 6th of November. Exciting time. So it's going to be busy in the US. Election day, very consequential for the rest of the industry. So we'll try to get that done very quickly so that people can move on to the activities. So let's wait a few minutes for people to join the chat. We have Ify Sucre. Welcome. We have Crypto Class. Refreshing the page on the app clears the ease for some reason, then reconnecting it's back. Yes, this is not optimal right now. The way it's collecting, pinging the balances for all accounts is not the best. So it may be a bit glitchy from time to time, but I'll be fixing that after the live stream. So don't worry if you see the token, don't see them. Things should be in your wallet anyway. All right, so I am live on YouTube. I'm live on X. Welcome everybody. We have already about 30 people viewing across YouTube and X. Let's wait for having anywhere between 50 to 100 eyes on, and then we'll kick it off. I will share my screen, I think, like I did yesterday. I think it went pretty well. I will start from scratch, remove everything from my wallet to show you guys the way it's done. I'm going to be using Rabbit, but I did some testing today and I added support for MetaMask. MetaMask is not a good product. I'm sorry to tell you guys. They have some custom features and hacks that you need to put around to make sure that you can add the network and the token to it. So, but it should be done now. So let me just remove custom network and show you that live. All right. Refreshing, sharing my screen. ULTIans. Oh, yo. The names are coming out. So thanks for coming, Warfield, Hans, Crypto, Luke. We have David Lazaro as well. We have 64 people. I think once we hit 100, I think we'll kick it off. But I'm going to start sharing my screen already. I hope you guys got excited with what we had yesterday. That was really fun. We're launching in a few weeks, so there's no worry to have. We are doing testing to discover what's working, not working for anyone, any platform, any devices, so that when we launch, really, it will be stellar for everybody. As you've seen yesterday already. So let's start sharing the screen. Someone is pinging me, so let's share. Do I have the right one? Why is the ULTI I'm looking for? All right, I think I'm sharing the live version on ulti.org. So guys, if you go to ulti.org, make sure to refresh the website. The latest version has been pushed a few minutes ago. What it does, really, it's a lot of clutter. Bear with me. We're going to get through all of that. If you... Oh, no, I should have disconnected myself from this as well. Import token. Okay, let's start again. Yes, that's it. So if you're just like me, you just arrive on the website. Let's say you haven't done anything. Your wallet is not set yet. That's what you should be doing, right? Anyone currently visiting the website, whether they're tester or not, this is what they will do. This is a live testing, guys. So you'll be basically sharing your performance with the world. So I hope that really you'll be able to showcase what's the ULTI as in the belly and what yourself you can do with the product. All right, let's do a quick sanity check on who's around. Okay, 77, almost 80 across YouTube and X. We'll be starting in a few minutes. So I like this idea. I don't know if you guys liked it. Try to answer people that are just pinging me about, are we live? When are we live? They should really watch out for the announcements. All right. So I don't know if you liked it yesterday, but what I've been doing really is trying to embrace to really the core of the principle of ULTI, which is about what I summarize by pure DeFi, is no VC, it's immutable, it's transparent. The founder itself believes so much in the product, myself, that I'm investing a lot of resources, time, and capital into it. And I think along those lines, it would be very nice when we go live to be able to launch ULTI, with all of you guys. So I'll be live streaming most likely the experience of launching it. So I hope I can do it from the UI and not from the backend. We'll have a discussion with a few of my security auditors on what they recommend, but it should be fine. As long as I deploy the contract, I should be the only one being able to launch it from the deploy address. So this is the experience right now compared to yesterday. There was a lot of things that we learned yesterday, really interesting. It took a bit of time. I think it should be much faster today. I don't expect us just to be around for more than 20 minutes, hopefully, if everything goes well. Yesterday, we did not have the ranking of the testers, right? So everybody was starting just participating to the protocol. I didn't want to connect that, but okay. Yeah, everybody's starting engaging with the protocol, but the main challenge is that you will not be able to see, you will only be able to see the 7 guidance, but not how much everybody's doing across each core. So today, I spent most of my time, I think that was the most important features. And unfortunately, I didn't have time just to finish up on the swapping panel. So we'll discuss about that a bit later. But the most important for the competition, right, is to really gauge yourself against all your opponents within the court. Just see what people are doing. Are they going heavy in the court? As the only one just participating? How are they participating? Have they deposited everything on the first cycle, or are they going into a cycle? If they are on the top court, right, are they pumping or not? Are you close to overtake someone? Right, and you'll be able to see based on either ULTI claim or is deposited, you can roughly estimate who is ahead of you if you want to play that game. So that's it. I think that there's the biggest improvement for today, just fetching all the whitelisted testers and the allocated resources. Right now, it might be a bit glitchy from time to time. As you can see here, I see zeros for all values. Actually, it's because I'm not connected. If you're not connected with a wallet. So let's do that. Why is it inviting me just to use MetaMask? I don't want to use MetaMask. I did so much testing today that now my MetaMask is taking over everything. Terrible. Let's try again. I'll just uninstall. Yes, here we go. Okay. Right, this is what you see once you're connected, right? If you did not add the DevNet parameters, now we have a dedicated buttons and should work on both Rabi or MetaMask or any other wallets. You should be able just to click that switch or add ULTI DevNet settings, and it will pop up window with the settings already pre-populated for you. So really cool. I'm gonna click that. Cool. Adding. Great. Now I just switched to the ULTI DevNet, and I'm counting that everything should be go well. We had unfortunately one user yesterday rushed really fast and interacting with the Ethereum blockchain and started depositing. Unfortunately, that was really small amount. We're talking, fairly low amount, but still a couple of $1,000 worth of ETH. That person unfortunately did not pay attention to the instructions or the announcements and deposited some ether into random address on the Ethereum network, right? Thinking that they were interacting maybe with a product being live. So I think that was the biggest learning yesterday. Being very careful. So I added more disclaimers, the ability to automatically add the ULTI DevNet, and also some protection inside that even if someone were to be not the smartest around us, that they will not be able to be in that situation. I will help that users because they said that they really want to participate into ULTI and they lost a bit of money that they won't be able to invest in the future. So we're going to help them. All right. That's where you should be right now. I also added this kind of import ULTI token. So it should come with the logo as well. So very cool. So if you import the token not found at this address. Oh no, what's a bit happening? Guys, I need to uninstall MetaMask. It's conflicting with my other wallet. So this is a pain in the ass. Remove. Yeah, remove. Goodbye, MetaMask. Never to see you again. Yeah, goodbye. All right, let's do the connection again. Disconnect, refresh. Those wallets UI are terrible. I wish there was things a bit more friendly. Add the network, import the token. Yes, I did all those steps because the way the wallets are designed and the way a web browser can interact with the wallet. These wallets, they don't give you back signals if the token was indeed added to the wallet. So that's why the button is not disappearing. Is that there's no way programmatically just to know if the. So we'll find a way just to let people hide it at some point. But at least you should be in much better shape than yesterday. I'm gonna quickly check out the chat and see if we're good. Okay. Luke said he loves the UI, ranking, MetaMask button, cool. Only Steph will call that UI cluttered. Not for me, that's too much. This is just for testing, guys. This ugliness will just disappear, right? Once we go live in production, you will only eventually see your balances. But hey, come on. I need all these warnings and banners because people don't pay attention, and then some may be in trouble. So we want the testing phase to go really smoothly, people to understand what's going on. And so, yeah, I mean, this is cool. We didn't have that yesterday. I'm just going to showcasing. We have these 3 cohorts. The 3 Ether cohort, 23 people. We have one more. I just added one more person here, individual. Yeah, I need to finance that guy. Poor guy. Yeah, he is at 0 right now. And then we have this top cohort. So I tried to reuse from the logs the distribution amount and the cohorts we had yesterday. Let me know in the chat. I mean, it's a bit late, but let me know in the chat if you're not in the right place. We'll see what we can do. I try to do my best, so just getting the right values. And it's a really clean little panel with tabs where you can see everyone, and it's ranked by USD amount. So at any point in time, if the UI is not glitching, I'm gonna fix that. Sometimes it's not loading the values, guys. I understand, but after the stream, 1-2 hours, it'll be more stable. Let's just say. But as it stands, it will rank order for each cohort who are the current winners, right? I should maybe highlight the person. I should maybe highlight where you are, where is your address. But hey, that's coming. These little improvements are coming. What is the people saying? Luke saying it's clean as fuck. It's clean. Thanks for listening me, man. Yeah, with Gentleman Trader. Yeah, it just got added. Cool. Yeah, but no ETH. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for reminding me. I need to give you some ETH. We have Monica in crypto, GM. And Luke is asking, can I invest a larger sum in the first cycle and then smaller amount in next cycle if willing to give up the stakes? I mean, ask others, but you can do whatever you want. Huh? This is a freedom product. You decide. All right, I think we have 160 people across the board. This is the beauty of the design of ULTI. You see, when we'll go live, the ULTI smart contract right now is already deployed. It's already deployed, and just one admin function that can be only called once is to launch. And once it's launched, that's it. That's the game is being played by everybody. The liquidity pool gets set. It gets transferred over to the smart contract. The smart contract, the ownership of the smart contract gets renounced. So both the contract and the liquidity pool are immutable. It's pure DeFi. So here I'm just showing you the view from someone that is a tester. Yeah, you will see that your balance. I will show you the view of like someone that is currently watching us, that is not whitelisted, but is looking at us in the white line and say, oh, can I squeeze in with my address? And so if I was to switch into my wallet to another address, hey, you don't even see the balance here. Only testers will see their balances. Obviously, they would see the summary here. So it's really educative time this week for everybody, not only the testers, but people watching on the side and say, hey, this is how people are playing, and that will give ideas for people just to adopt different strategies. So be aware that you're being watched live. It's educative for everybody. And lastly, as you see, you have this kind of like deployment banner. The network has been deployed. You see with the smart contract has been deployed. And what's missing is for me to call this admin, just that one-time admin function to launch ULTI, meaning basically opening the gates for everybody to start depositing. I hope everything works. I haven't done some testing like in the past 2-3 hours, and I had a live stream, so finger crossed, because I don't want to do some live shenanigans like we did yesterday. Let's go. Let's switch to the deploy your account with a function. But before we start, sorry guys, something happened on the other side. We have this gentleman. Where is he? Second cohort. Yeah, he's at 0, so we need to help him out, right? So that's not cool. I got these little features that I just added for myself to quickly finance. Normally, you should just add to that one person. Hopefully, it works out. Let's see. I just click the found button, and I may need to refresh because it's just pulling every 60 seconds the data. Oh, second cohort. And yay! I mean, everybody's in. Gentleman trader, you're in with the money. All right. Okay, guys, what's happening? When Unipool live. So I just mentioned it earlier. Swapping in and out from Ether to ULTI and back and forth is not yet ready. So I'm building as fast as I can. I was hoping to do it this week, but today, but I focused on the ranking, and it took me enough time to focus on ranking. Little security features that I just mentioned, wallet setup, DevNet setup. So this took me a bit of time. 33 ETH will drop everything. Okay. Is there a way to track all addresses in testing phase? Parcon. What do you mean by track? You mean to looking at their whole history, activity? I'm guessing because you can at least track a high level the ranking of everybody. But if you want to see what did a specific address, yes, that's definitely it. I just mentioned on X yesterday. There's a couple of features coming this week. feed, and profile. So once we have the swap is first, and then we'll have like a dedicated section for when you click on one address, it will open their profile, and you will see the history of what they've done. So you will see something like user 123 deposited that much ETH that day of the cycle. So all the information for one cycle. He claimed 3 days later, and that much ULTI, and then you will see that for all of the cycles. So you will see basically the history of activity, the feed for any single address, and you will have like maybe that's going to be the first priority, and then second priority is going to be a live global feed for highlighting some of the top events. Like the thing I have in mind is like when someone is taking over someone else on the 7 guardians, right? In the future, it's going to be 33, but for now, testing phase is 7 guardians. When someone is taking over, just entering the ranking, I mean, it's getting the guardian status is taking over someone else. That would be cool in the feed that is being highlighted. Hey, user A just took over user B. User A had pumped like 300 times, but it's unfortunate they will not get the top pumper bonus because they did not sustain their place. So, I mean, if it's not the end of the cycle, they can still reclaim their position. Okay, let's check the chat. Only 7 guardians for the testing phase. Yes, David. Only 7. The reason why 7 is like I wanted just to simulate a bit of like competitiveness, right? And because for the first, you can see that in the cohort 300, we have like about 27 people. It's even less than, so what would have happened is like you would have like just all of these people getting the bonus. I mean, it's not exactly true, and then some people might have joined. But what we've seen yesterday is like some people are just depositing their strategies to deposit the entire stack the first cycle, right? If you do that, and more people do that, what it means is that now future cycles there's more opportunities for cohort 2 or 3 to come in and just compete. So I obviously reduced the max amount of guardians to 7, and in the real setting that will be 33. All right. See how users are doing. Okay, cool. I think all the questions have been answered. I don't have time to look at Twitter, so I hope that once little check. Did I actually retweet it from my account that we're live? Yes. Guys, can you please do me a favor and create a bit of buzz with this launch? I'd like you just to like and retweet the ULTI.org stream. That would be nice. Also, just maybe we're live. Launching. Testing. Finger crossed. I think we cleared this kind of major issues that we had last night, so it should be much better. We have more features, better experience altogether today. Again, I'm not promising that it'll be perfect. We're here to learn, and yeah, in a few weeks it'll be. We have tested so much the UI that it will be pristine on all fronts. The contract will be clean. The UI will be clean. Yesterday there was no issue with the contract. It was mostly a mistake being done either by myself or another user, like collision between 2 addresses that led me to drop. How much? It was 10 million ether, and that jammed. I don't know if you remember, that jammed all the values where the pump were all over the place. And I said, okay, now the ratio is gonna be off. The price may just pump even higher than expected. So I decided just to. It was a bit late. Call it a day. Let's start cleaning tomorrow, and it was better. There's more security, more understanding in the UI. Plus, swapping will come tomorrow. All right, ready to go? We did founded a friend there. I think everybody's is founded. Last check. Yes. All right. Hey guys, we're going for 7 days, right? Finger crossed. Last is a feature that has been implemented. I haven't attempted to fully test it, but you have a mute button at the top, right? So sounds for both deposit and pumping won't be will be muted if you just mute that button. It's currently not saving that settings in the local cache of your browser. So if you refresh the page, it will just mute again. Just I'll add these improvements over time. So bear with me. All right, let's go to this is admin. So if I click launch with 33s, the founder giveaway, that banner will disappear for you guys. And as soon as I launch, that's it. We're live. Okay, I'm about to confirm transaction. Who's going to be the first depositing and pumping? 3, 2, 1. I'm signing. All right, there's 3 signatures for that one. And the third one. Get ready. Oh, one message. Sorry, guys. There was one message. Oh, someone came with an address. Just now they came with to add their address. Well, Crypto Pastor, I'm sorry. I'm just signing. He had the whole day. I will add it maybe a bit later. So that's it. I have submitted the transaction. What happened? I need to refresh. Did he go through? Yes, we're live, guys. The liquidity pool has been seeded, and people are starting to pump. We see all the top contributors there. Amazing. Okay, this is the mute button works actually. Let's try to mute. Let's see. So I think again the same person is managing to pump so good. So it's been muted. So the mute button works, and you can see the guardians there. The 7 guardians orbiting around the vortex, the pump button, and they will change dynamically with people entering. So it'll be interesting once I display the feed, like who's been overtaking who over time. So far the entry. So this is the last one right now, and the entry place to enter the ladder. This one should be sorted really. What should it be sorted by? By ETH deposited or ULTI minted? Maybe ULTI minted would be better. Yeah. ULTI minted is the ranking. So what am I doing? 12 million, 110 million. Steph, why you didn't sort that one just before going? I forgot yesterday. I mentioned it and I forgot about it. So as you can see, price goes up, deposits are going up. So everyone's depositing increase the prices for the bonuses for everybody, right? Especially if you're not in the top 7. If you're not the guardians, basically there's 3% inflation being added to the bonus for here. It's 8 million ULTI for these guys. So that creates even more competition there. So obviously you understand that the bigger is that price, the more people will want to become guardians. More people, and to become guardians, you need to either refer a lot of people or deposit a lot, which makes the pump pool larger. This is what we want. This is the goal of that protocol, guys, to absorb all of the ETH in existence. Let me look at the chat. Does anyone have some issue? Jam this button. Ready. Cool. Hey, I know you're pressing buttons, you're looking at the UI and everything, but let me know if everything's working well. I think, but where are we in terms of timing? We're almost at the end of the first day. Yeah, yesterday, by the way, yesterday we could not even start playing on day 1 because I did the founding after we started. So here it's very interesting. Day 1, everybody's just jumping in. The price goes up, so keep that in mind. If the price goes up, your entry price in terms of deposit is worse. You get less ether, less ULTI for the same amount of ether. So be mindful because the trading hasn't been started yet. Yeah, I hope I manage to get the trading in as soon as possible so that the price doesn't run away from you and you're catching up. So I've been discussing that on the previous stream, it might be a bit better in first few cycle until I get the swap going, that you deposit at least a little bit. You start at least a mini streak. So okay, 9 seconds, guys, until day 2. It's 1 deposit a day, huh? So we'll see after that second day if the ladder is changing. Well, let's look at these addresses. 96 EA still there. Day 2, guys. There's more competition than yesterday for being top pumper, right? So okay, so nobody's overtaking the Guardians. Everybody, it looks more interesting than yesterday. The strategy changed a bit. Already, some people must have claimed their bonuses, so we should see some. Is day 2, so nobody has claimed. Okay, cool, interesting. There's no rush in claiming anyway, so I may just need to reload the page quickly. Yeah, and let's go. Let's move from admin mode to regular mode. Hehe. So did anyone claim? It doesn't look like either there's a bug, or I should have tried myself just with a very small amount. Oh, mute button. And the ladder, yeah, the ranking change. I just recognize a change in the order. So, guys, I think that's successful. I'm glad that we shut down the phase yesterday. We learned a lot. We improved, I think, 10-15% from yesterday. There's more features. And yeah, good luck. I'll be pissed. I'll be extremely pissed if something goes wrong now. But let me know. Okay, guys, go in Rabbit, clear pending transaction. Yeah, guys. Oh, I forgot to say that. Yesterday, I mentioned in the tweet yesterday. Okay. Yeah, some transaction may be pending because yesterday we launched the network and you add maybe created some transaction with your address, right? So the way blockchain works is there's a count of the number of transactions that doesn't get reset normally, because once you use Ethereum doesn't get reset or rebooted every day, or actually ever. In the case of the DevNet, yeah, it's been rebooted. So for some wallets, you need to clear pending transactions. So I shared the instruction on X. Okay, I'm looking at all my DMs. ETH is not showing on my balance. Yes, guys, if ETH is not showing in the UI, double check the wallet. Wallet should at least display the amount of ETH, fake ETH, and ULTI. Look, still working out how to clear pending. So if you're using Rabbit wallet, you just open you have a menu item, the grid with 9 options. Go on the bottom right, more. That will open kind of the settings, and you scroll down to almost to the end before About Us section, and you will see Clear Pending. You click on Clear Pending, and you click also on, you tick the box. Also reset my local nonce, data, and signature record. That will just clear all your pending transaction and reset your wallet, and you should be good to go. On MetaMask, all right, I just deleted MetaMask. Okay, from that browser. I forgot. There's a way to do it. You need to go into advanced setting, and I think tick a box to make sure that you can set the nonce. It's a bit more convoluted on MetaMask. Look, whoever has an issue with MetaMask, just send me a DM to, whoever, 0x ULTI or 0x Steph, and we'll try to get you started. But it looks like everybody's having fun. I don't see many issues being reported so far. Just give me just a little comments to see how you guys are doing, and I think I will wrap up with the live stream. We have 350 people playing the game. Okay, Okay, some people have issue with MetaMask. Yes, some people that play so MetaMask guys. Hey, I would suggest for MetaMask people, can you please take 30 seconds and download Rabi wallet? That'll make I can look into it, but that's a lot of time for me. And Rabi.io. I think it's the right address. Rabi double B-I-I-O. I will look into the MetaMask instruction, but for resetting your nonce, yeah, it's Rabi.io. It'll take less time for you to just set up the wallet, one that works really well on multiple networks, than dealing with MetaMask. So, okay, I share the link. Don't get phished or scammed. This is rabby.io. What can I sell? Why people want to sell ULTI? That's it. There's a public comment here. Cashew, I see you. The swap function will be integrated within 24 hours. I mean, whenever I find the time just to finish it. I did cycle, my cycle kept rejecting, so I tried to claim it worked. But, okay, just a few issues being reported. Then it makes sense, so I'll miss strictly too. No, the streak, guys. The streak is per cycle, not per day. A day in accelerated form is only a few minutes, right? I think it's 4 minutes. A cycle is 2 hours and 10 minutes. So don't worry if you think that, okay, I missed that day or I did claim and I can only, when you claim, you cannot do deposit. It is true that right now, okay, if you do claim, you cannot deposit. I should have mentioned that. I need to add these features. It's a nice feature that lets you, when you deposit, auto claim. It also saves on gas. So above, I'm sharing my screen here. Above the deposit button, probably tomorrow, because it's very easy, you will have a switch that lets you decide when you deposit the next day to auto claim whatever is currently stored in your bags, claiming bags, right? So it will be there tomorrow. So it avoids you just to, yeah. Otherwise, you will need to wait 24 hours. In the accelerated time, it's just 4 minutes. Okay, responding. Issues, deposits. Steph, salut. I'm with MetaMask and I don't see any blah blah blah. All right, so MetaMask people seems to have a few issues. So try it. If you really want to play now, I would just, if I were you, I would play now before the price goes. The price, it's already went up. It's already 0.8 cents. What does it do in terms of price appreciation? 0.8 ends over 75. We're looking at roughly 6% already, guys. We are there. I mean, 6% in crypto is not that much, but you get a sense. Like day 4, if nobody sells, it's 6%. And I know people are pumping. Huh? I see them. These guys are 35 pumps. Okay, I got 2 guys that wants to be added to the testing list. How can I do that without disrupting everybody? Okay. How to claim Gary. The ETH is already in your wallet, so please look at the instruction. I will just this is the pin post on X. It really tells you everything. So take the time, guys. No, don't rush. You read it, the ULTI competitive testing instructions. It will tell you everything. So this is for Curry. I'm just pasting it here so that you guys. Can click on it. What do I have as other question? Oh, someone found the settings for MetaMask and was so kind that he shared the tips for all of us. Yeah, you go in MetaMask to clear and reset your nonce. You go to Setting, Advanced, and Clear Activity Data. It will reset everything to be aligned with this new reset network. Thank you very much, Havliv. Okay, bye bye. And Nails out. Is it possible to watch test live over next few days? Not interact with it? Yes, yes, of course, of course. This is for everybody to learn, not only the testers, but all the bystanders and people that want to be ready when we start launching at the end of November, beginning of December. Great question. You can just watch the price pump. Need price for ULTI in computer section net worth. Need the price. Huh. Yeah, right now we display the total, the sum of both, but we could have the dollar amount below both the ETH value and ULTI value. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Yes. The clearing your Rabi wallet will have zero effect in the UI. I just mentioned that the UI is the current list ranking for the competitors is not fetching the data correctly. I need to fix that. So I'm gonna close the stream, guys. I think we can call it. How long should I wait, basically? I'm not gonna wait till the next cycle. That'd be the first time, but I prefer just to go back to improving the UI and remove that little loading glitch than staying on stream. Or I could stay there silently, mute myself, and just check in from time to time. I think I may do that because I'll be around working anyway. What's going on? All right, price is going up. We still have a different guardians. We're on day 5 already. 1 hour 55 minutes to the next cycle. You can see like the date here that when you overlay on the life cycle bar is just indicative. Obviously, it's not real time, but that was it would look like for you in the real non-accelerated phase. To give you a sense of cycle, it's a 33 days. So if we had to start the around now, that's how it would look like. Basically, you'd see the first day of the cycle, the last day of the cycle, and everything in between. What else do we have? Yeah, the Guardians bonus is increasing, meaning that there's more people depositing on a daily basis. The question is, why would you wait day 2 or day 3, day 5 to deposit while you get a better price on day 1? I hope I'm not going to cause a mass deposit there. Keep in mind, we have multiple cycles, 77 cycles in total, which means that, yeah, there's going to be eventually meat on the bone later on, especially when we start having people trading back and forth. We'll see how it looks like. Let's refresh and see if anyone claimed. Do we see the people that claim? Oh, yeah. In the first cohort, some people claimed here. Cool. Nice to see. Interestingly, the price, I'll double check that. The people that deposited a bit of their ETH and claimed, so far the price is a bit low. But they don't have their bonuses. Huh. Oh no, it's just because, yeah, I know, because I'm not accounting the claiming. Oh, guys, okay. I will. Yeah, right now in the total column, I'm not accounting your bonuses. Yeah. So only the liquid tokens. I may need to add this to the sum. Good point. And here we've seen some. Yeah. So you may be. Yeah, don't worry if your rank below if you claimed. It's just because I'm not adding properly everything. Cool. All right. Any benefit to claiming? Claiming that your deposits has no direct benefit. You could be claiming at the very end, unless you want to trade, right? So if you want to, when the swap is present tomorrow, and we start just doing, I think about it like what's gonna happen tomorrow when the swap feature. Some people may use it. I may use it to sell their ULTI, right? Or because I don't suspect anyone having listened to read the white paper and listened to all of the streams, they would market buy right now. That would not make any sense. So I mean, I let people just decide what they want to do. So, but yeah, claiming would make sense if you want to trade. All right. Yes. Waffle. I just mentioned that if you don't see the ETH in the UI, do not worry. I will improve. There's a little loading glitch for some accounts. Right now, I'm just fetching. I'm doing 70 calls right for all of the addresses, so it's a bit heavy on the devnet. So it may be glitching a bit. But there's ways just to do a one batch call to get all the balances, and it's more than 70 calls. It's like really twice that because I'm getting the ETH balance and the ULTI balance. So since all of you guys are just doing that at the same time, plus the viewers, that's quite heavy. I will just improve that logic just to avoid it to glitch. That's it, I think, for now. I'll keep the stream on just to see what other questions are coming in. I think for another maybe half an hour, I'll try to see if I can fix something while we're still live. If not, I will close it in about 30 minutes. All right, I'm muting myself and hiding myself. I'm still around, guys, so I'll be watching the chat from time to time. Guys, I'm still around. We have 500 viewers across X and YouTube. I'm still around. I'm working on improving the ETH and ULTI balances for everybody. Sometimes when you load the website, you may see zero against your Ether. Do not worry, you can check the ETH in your wallet. So it's just the UI is not fetching things properly because it's making too many calls. So to make it more efficient, I'm working on that. We'll see how fast I can do that while we're still live. Next on the list will be minor tweaks in terms of displaying some data, like sorting and ordering the guardians by ULTI minted. Then the display of the in the form, the dynamic calculation of estimation is not fully correct. So little minor things like that. And then the most important piece for me, not tonight but tomorrow, it's already late here, will be the swapping panel. I already have 2 functions written for that. I just need to work on the UI. It'll be kind of like what you see there, like just a form to enter the ETH amount or doing the reverse, the ULTI amounts, and then press swap, and you will just exchange your ULTI for ETH or ETH for ULTI. So that's coming tomorrow, hopefully. How to pump. Ale just arrived in the YouTube chat and is asking how to pump. Did Ale read the white paper? What do you think? Person comes in is asking how to pump. So I would invite you, if you don't know how to do something, guys, do not click buttons. That's a bad strategy when it comes to money. Do not click buttons when you don't understand what's going on. The first thing you should do is your own research by reading the information, very detailed. To pump, you need to become a guardian. In the live testing phase, there will only be 7 guardians, while in the live real environment in production, there will be 33 guardians, right? Only the guardians needs to pump. But keep in mind that throughout the cycle, someone can take over your position and kick you out of the top 7 here or the top 33 in the future. So pumping is not guaranteed when you become guardians. It needs to be earned and sustained throughout the cycle. The deposit timer and the claim timers will be there. That's a question from Crypto Gains Club 369. All these timers that you see in the UI, they should be there in production. The only thing is just obviously the timing interval will just be multiplied by, like it's outlined in the white paper, by 365. We're just accelerated mode now, so it'll be bigger period. For depositing, claiming, your deposit is 24 hours. They are synced together. For claiming your bonuses, it's every 99 days. A pump is every 55 minutes, a cycle every 33 days, and a day 24 hours. All right, what's going on? I refreshed the UI, so no major changes in the leaderboard. You see who has been we have one guy in the 333 ETH cohort that decided to go all in. His address finishing by 1552. He went all in. The guy doesn't have barely have enough for just to pay for gas fees now. I hope he'll be able to claim. Jesus. You see what happened? He went all in, he claimed his ULTI. And now, in dollar terms, he has way less than the other because, because I need to add some value here. It should be higher up. 100 millions ULTI times the price of ULTI should be more than 600. So I'll look at it. Cool. Let's mute the mic again. And but yeah, it went all in. So well, we'll see. Humans, we don't all think the same way, and some people are more conservative, some others are just. Some people also, are coming are in the US, and this is a election day today, so I'm not expecting everybody to be ready on their phone, just ready to jump in. But some people will come in a bit later and see that they have a bit of ETH across their wallets. So cool. How many people do we have playing the game right now? The only way just to know that is just to doing the sum of all the ETH that's being utilized so far. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 11 in the first cohort, 8 in the second one, and about 13 in the third one. So yeah, we have about a third to half people, depending, that are just playing the game. Some people are already asleep, busy with the elections or taking care of kids, working, whatever you're doing. We'll see how people just catching up in next few hours. But so far, so good. Where are we? We're on day 10. If we don't have any major issue, I mean, the biggest test for me is like, hey, is the contract working, right? Do you see? Yeah, are you still able just to perform any transaction without being rejected by the smart contract? That would be catastrophic for testing because we'd have to restart. But so far, yeah, day 10, we're doing well. It's been half an hour. I might push it. What time is it for me? It's 1 a.m. already, so I will push it. I will push it for cycle 2, and at cycle 2, I'll just take a break. Damn price. Some people are maniacs. They are pumping. Let's put back the sound on just to have a bit of fun. Yeah, pump that button, pump that vortex. That's good. That's good. I need to do something maybe for just the states of, because I think it's going too far. So many people just doing things at the same time. Maybe the server hosting the blockchain might just be a bit overwhelmed right now with all of the calls, because I may have just not taken enough capacity. Well, people are pumping. Yeah, some of the values here for top pumpers are interesting. So I just wonder if people have been taken over. One thing I could do is display the pumps. I could display the list of everybody, really. That could be nice. Display not only the guardians, but yeah. I could display all the stats here for everybody. And then, yeah, you can change cycles to go back and see what happened. Different cycle. Who were guardians cycle 1 versus cycle 2. So yeah, there's much more just to add to the UI to be fully complete, but hey, this is the foundation. It can only get better in the next few days. It only gets better from that point on. Now the guy that went all in, nearly all in, he went all in with 333 ETH. He's got barely enough ETH just to finish the transaction, and now he decided to say, well, I may as well collect the price. So as you can see, because 33% of your bonus, he decided to become top pumper, and obviously he will get most bonus from top pumping because he went cycle 1 quite heavy. So it really depends how many people are joining that first cycle versus cycle 2. If there's more people joining cycle 2 in terms of depositing ETH, maybe his bet of just depositing, going all in there to get top pumper and guardians and top pumper may not work out so well. I mean, it still has the benefit of getting in early, so his ULTI ratio might be the best of everybody. So we'll see. That 1-5-2-2 may be good, in a good shape for winning something. Who knows? But we'll see, because when we start swapping, things might be a bit different. There's also the streak bonus. You need to account for the streak bonus. He cannot streak. He's the 77 cycle, and this guy cannot streak, right? So there's a strategy I was discussing earlier. There's people that will just increase their deposit slightly over time, over the 77 cycles, and hopefully at some point they will see an opportunity in one cycle where there's not too many top contributors, and they will just jump in just to collect not only the strike bonus but also their guardians bonus on top of it. So cycle maybe 30, 50, these things gonna be quite heated. So that will be we're on Tuesday, Wednesday. It will be over the weekend. I think this weekend is gonna be very interesting to see what's been happening over the past 20, 30 cycles. All right, we're on day 11. Only 11? Am I lagging? Let's reload quickly. Yeah, I can load the prices on my end. So yes, we're on day 11. 2 minutes to go. More question. Will it be possible to add descending balance of ULTI amongst cohort? Okay. These, I don't want to add too many features. Warfield, I don't want to add too many features for the testing stuff, because this is just code that won't be used ever again. I prefer to work on things. Even the swapping stuff is not ideal. I mean, I could even let it in production. Like, people you don't want to go to MetaMask, you can swap directly here. We'll see. Yeah, actually, that could be even better, because why would you go to another interface if you can do everything in one go? Silver just entered the chat and said he needs that swap sell button ASAP. We have one man seller, guys. Seller spotted. So no hate. In ULTI, this is allowed to sell, to take profit. If you play the game well, I mean, kudos to you, right? We're all depositing some economic energy in the pump pool, and if people are getting, playing the games really well, getting these bonuses, and want to extract value because they contributed the most, it's a meritocratic contract. You add in more capital, so you give confidence to future investors, you onboard more people. It is fair to you to get rewarded for the work you put in. This is ULTI meritocratic. We don't say dumping the price. We say congratulations for taking profit and for your contribution. Yes, Warfield. Yeah, just ask. Yeah, no, ask questions are cool. I'm just saying that I'm gonna focus on things that have long-term value. So mini features for the testing phase, not so much. Because the testing panel at the top, right? As I mentioned, it's a bit. I did that today, quickly and ugly. I mean, that looks quite nice. You have the tabs and everything, but that will go away, right? That's just for this week. For people just to know, like, how they position themselves against others in order to get the price. So guys, I realize I've been speaking a lot. Yeah, I've been speaking a lot and not focusing on fixing the issue. So I'm muting back the mic. See you in a few minutes. And surprisingly, we have 600 viewers across X and YouTube. So I think most of them are often coming from X, because as they're scrolling the feed, they just stop by viewing what's going on. And maybe the pump, the vortex and the pump sound gets them excited as well to see the prices. Wow, guys, we just reached 1 cent. Congrats. That was fast. So without selling, guys, and about 5 million, like 2,000 ETH in the pool, without selling, day 12, you reach day 12, you reach 1 cent with people hammering the pump button. That is cool. How much is that? Like 1 cent over 0.75 cents. It's 13%. No, what am I saying? Sorry, I just take that back. It's 33. You won't believe it. 100 over 75 is 33%. Who would have guessed? So yeah, cool. Yes, look, the mute button right now is not recording the the state of the muting state in your browser. So something I need to fix. So yeah, there should not be need for refreshing that much, but it will be fixed. How many days before the end of the cycle does the ability to become guardians close? Hey, Falcon Crypto, I can actually show you that. That's what I should do. Very good question, but what I would do, to answer that question, I would say, hey, where's the white paper? Here you go. Hello, white paper. And then I'll just say, let's look at what's going on at the end of the cycle. So it's still on the white paper. You need to click on the tab here, not the light paper. And then it tells you the discount, basically, or the penalty that gets applied in terms just of ranking. You get the same amount of ULTI, but in terms of accessing the ranking, not so much. You get discounted, basically, contribution compared to others the later you come in the cycle. So roughly after day 20, this is where, in an accelerating fashion, you get less chances to be ranked, right? So you get the same amount of ULT, right? Someone that just deposit let's say the price has not changed, and you deposit early in the cycle or late in the cycle, you get the same amount of ULT if the price has not changed. The only thing that differs is you will make it to. It'll be much harder for you to make it to the guardians because you get this penalty applied, multiplied, depending on your deposits, right? So on the very last day, basically you need 100 times more ether at constant price, 100 times more ether to not you get the same amount of ETH, but just to make it to the ranking. Like if you have like 32 guardians that came in with 1 ether, and or 33 that came in with 1 ether, and you want to overtake at least one of them, you would need 101 ether, right? So you cannot. The reason why this feature has been implemented, you cannot. Okay, let's pause that button. That's it. It's too loud. I'll need to reduce the volume of the sound. But at the same time, guys, this is testing. I just want to remind you that in real time, that's only every 55 minutes, so it's bearable. Yeah, I think I made it right. Everything is a white paper. I'll just keep improving the illustrations to make it easy to share and explain to people that you want to onboard. But it's very complete. So if you love details, I invite you to read the white paper. If you want to go quick and dirty, light paper will just give you a quick overview, but nearly not enough just to play the game to its fullest. Think of it as like a board game where you invite some friends over. You have some nice drinks, nice snacks. You don't want to bore people with a complex game explanation, so you would just let them know about the light paper. And then you see one of your friends after playing the first game, it gets really excited. They say, "Hey man, there's really cool strategies there on that game. You can do X, you can do Y and Z." And this is where you introduce them to the white paper, right? This is kind of like the guy that will dig into the instructions or rules of a game. Open the rule books and start reading while people are just snacking and playing or watching TV, playing music. All right. Any way to watch live the test when you end this? Yeah. Nail used the you just you will stay on the website. The website is still running, so you'll see the price pumping. Are we? Damn, we have good pumpers. That I see. Oh, wow, cool, good pumpers. Someone came back to pumping into the leaderboard that disappeared from the leaderboard. Why it disappeared actually? It should not have possibly. I will rank order things properly because something looks a bit odd in that ranking there. I hope it's just the UI or the way I'm fetching the events. So. Cool. Well, guys, you're all having fun interacting with a smart contract, pressing buttons, just changing numbers on a database somewhere. And in one month, well, that'll be distributed over thousands of computers on the planet, and it will be immutable, unstoppable. And the palm pool hopefully will keep on growing in front of our eyes. So that's the dream. That's what we aim for. That's what I designed for. A vortex absorbing all of the ETH and slowly releasing value back to users. So the speed at which the price goes up right now is it goes up fast because we are accelerated experience of 365 times faster, and also we don't have the swapping feature right now, which in the real environments, some people won't invest, some people will want to take profit. Could be 10%, 20%, 2x, 10x. At some point, people will want to take profit, whether the principal or principal plus benefit. So obviously, it's a limited testing phase, simulating 7 years, but with only 70 testers. So we'll have the data that we will have, but I think it's much better than any other protocol you've seen. I don't think you can tell that people have been incentivized just to play to the fullest, explore the tokenomics of a protocol live, in educating everybody, and doing so by in the right possible way, because they're being incentivized financially just to play the game the way it should be played to its fullest, right? It's not a perfect model, but at least we're getting close. We don't have the referrals. Imagine what happens when we have the referrals activated. That's another layer on top of it. Like, you got the referrals. The referrals will get themselves some sort of a leaderboard. You will see who's onboarding the most of the platform, how much revenues they're making. So very interesting to share the protocol and to anyone. Say, well, I'm mostly, I deposited a few Ether, and now I'm doing mostly referrals to people around me. A small audience, but enough just to their deposits are giving me, $100, $500, $1,000 extra every month. So that's why I hope everybody just being able to share how much revenues they're making just based on promoting the protocol. The more they promote, the more it goes to the pump pool, the more the price goes up, the more excitement, and so forth and so on. All right. I'm addicted to the rule book slow with games. Yes, look. I think, people in crypto, they love to dig, right? So not everybody is doing their own research. Some people just click on buttons. But there's 2 levels to ULTI. The easy mode. Okay, back to the price. Price keeps going up. Trading pool. You see, this is beautiful. The pump pool right now has been collecting 2,000, a bit more than 2,000 Ether. And the trading pool has been auto-scaling just to make sure that the price doesn't go out of control, right? This is beautiful. There's no intervention of human. There's no, please give some liquidity there. No. First of all, I seeded the liquidity right now with 33 ETH. Maybe on the launch day could be more. That's a marvel. I'm just seeing other, because I've played with it for 2 months, it's a very interesting experience for me to see others interacting with your project for the first time. All right, that's it for this little reflection moment. Back to coding. I'm just muting myself, guys. We're on day 19 out of 33. Still on the first cycle. There's 1 hour left, guys. 1 hour left until we go to the next cycle. People have been pumping like mad. Top pumper. I mean, the two top pumpers, they kind of like went nearly with big bags in for the first cycle. 100 times pumping. Wow. And because they're competing, obviously, some people may try to submit transaction and fail. Some people don't want to be bothered. Someone just in a third position and say, hey, it doesn't matter for me to pump. I'm still there. I think this will happen sometimes. If you already have your position as top pumper, there's not really a huge need for you just to push further. It doesn't make you more money. It's just kind of saving your position because there's a limited amount of pump every cycle. It's about 864. So basically, that if you have a third of the pumps available pump in the cycle, you have guaranteed your place as top pumper. So let's go back to the top. Yeah, day 19, guys, amazing. We made it a few days later than we did yesterday. The price is already at 1.2 cents, and there's $6 million worth of fake value, 2.5 thousand ETH into the pump pool. So far so good. I think I've seen here and there a few people are reporting minor UI issue, the ETH and ULTI balances not being refreshed properly. I'm working on it now, so back to work. And there's more and more people viewing the stream. 700 people viewing, so I'll keep it on both Twitter and X. If you're currently testing or if you love ULTI, you want to participate in the future, please like, comments, restream. The more we create the buzz around the project, the bigger is going to be the launch. More exciting for the size of a pump pool and very promising for the future. So please do a little favor, please, and like, retweet, and share this live stream. I mean, maybe it might be boring to share that live stream, right? Because nothing so much is happening. But you get the point. Day 22, guys. We just reached day 22 with about $7 million in the pump pool. The price already reaching almost 1.4 cents, and depositor keeps on depositing, pumpers keeps on pumping. Back to work. All right, guys. We have 700 people live. I'm really surprised with this matrix because nothing is happening apart from people the price going up. Um, we just reached our first 2x. The price is at 1.5 cents. So in about I should get rid of this card. I don't want this bot. Yeah, in about 26 days of the first cycle, we have 30 minutes left before the end of first cycle, guys. It just came to my attention that the overall amount of ether distributed to all players is was around how much did I calculate? I think 9,000 ETH total amount distributed to testers, and we already have a third deposited on the first cycle. So there might be some expectation around that, especially the implication of people swapping or not swapping. But yeah, this is a lot of ether being deposited already, and we in about 2 hours and 10 minutes we are about to arrive to the end of the first cycle. We have half an hour left. Good job. Keep on pumping. Let's look at the pumping dashboard. We are right now, yeah, the top pumpers are just not giving any chance. I mean, yeah, I mean, this is very interesting because if you're top pumpers, you already have secure your bonuses. So the only reason why you would want to keep on pumping is to push the price up so that people not depositing yet are incentivized to deposit. Very, very interesting strategy, guys. That's some of the plays that someone are playing say, hey, long-term people, you should just be a bit more, or people that are targeting strikes, please consider depositing more now because we're pumping the price and we're not stopping. That's what seems to be happening there. Guys, I'm just live sharing my observations. These strategic insights will inform the white paper so that when we go live, these 50 different strategies will have been studied and restudied. That it's going to be really, really exciting to see who's going for what on the day of the launch. Day 27th, we're at 1.5 cents. Things are cruising, and in about 25 minutes, we'll move to cycle 2. So it's a successful, so far, fairly successful launch of the live testing. I'm really, really pleased. Hopefully the smart contract is not breaking like the 2K white bug is not crashing anything when we flip over to cycle 2. Okay, back to work. Oh, little question from Silver. The antidote: quick, everyone, go all in and burn your ETH back cycle 1. Games are being played. Yeah, be interesting. But definitely, some of these two large players right now are just taking advantage that the price gonna be sold or bought up from the market. Things to keep in mind. We'll see how these guys are playing later on in the cycle when there's less people having ETH, right? Maybe cycle 2 people would just do better because there's just more opportunity for them just to decide which pace things are going. It'll be interesting because at any cycle, the 7 guardians decide whether or not they're pumping the price. Something to consider. Right? You could have like people being a bit more conservative on cycle 2, waiting for the swap function to arrive. When it arrives, waiting if the market is picking up any steam with the swap panel, and then being more conservative with the use of the pump pool. So please study this live competitive testing phase because it will inform you how better play when we go live in about a month. And I just want to point out that 750 people are watching the live stream. Are they mesmerized by the vortex? Are they actually studying? Because we just have 70 testers, so there's 10x more viewers right now than testers. I wonder what's gonna look like when we launch, right? If we have a few thousands of people doing launch, right? That'd be fantastic. 1,000 unique user joining on the first day would be a huge success for me. If we do 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, mind you, that would be a huge success, right? Because that only tells you what's coming next. Thank you for participating. Thank you for creating the buzz. Thank you for liking, sharing, retweeting. I'm going back to work. And I'll check in again in 20 minutes when we're about to flip over to cycle 2. Because new guardians may be emerging. Wow, very fun observation from Silver the Internet. Looks like 0x6156 from the 3 Ether cohort went all in and does not have any Ether left to claim their ULTI. Lol. I mean, if you cannot claim your ULTI, it means that you won't have the sum of your ULTI in dollar terms and your Ether going up. You're stuck with the Ether value now. I have to think of doing the accounting there. It's a very good point. Do I account for the unclaimed ones? I don't want to be too harsh, but guys, think about what you're doing before clicking buttons. We'll see. We'll see how things are developing, but yeah, it's not looking good for that fellow. I'm the arbiter of last resort. Day 30 out of 33. We're reaching the end of the first cycle. Price is at 1.7 cents. About 3,000 ether out of the 9,000 being distributed have been utilized. 12 minutes left until the end of the first cycle, and moving over to the second cycle. Get ready, guys. Quick check at the guardians. So we still have these top guardians that have been pumping. Someone almost wanted to take over with 27 pounds, but to be top pumper, but it did not work out for them. So we're reaching the end of the cycle, and yeah, these are the pumps, right? So as you can see, it's very interesting because I think we're in accelerated mode. There's a few seconds of delay between the ability to reach the blockchain and the time you pump. So the theoretical maximum for pumping is about 864, exactly 864 pumps per cycle. Here it looks like we are at live calculation on stream, nearly half of that. So the few delays, a few seconds that are just spent between you signing your transaction and submitting to the blockchain, because the pumps rate is so, the pump interval is so small, about 9 seconds sometimes. So you may lose a bit of efficiency every few seconds there. That's my first observation, right? The expectation for the live testing mode is at least we get 600 out of 700 out of 864 pumps during a cycle. So yeah, most of the time you should see people competing a bit more for getting the top pumpers. All right, I'll just check in again in about 10 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes, and we'll be entering cycle 2. Ay, 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 ay. This is a bad news. Someone broke everything. So it looks like, I'm just looking at the logs right now. I will publish them for full transparency on X. It looks like the blockchain just stopped, crashed. The server seems to have, or the nodes seems to have crashed. So yeah, I don't know why specifically, but I will look into it. A bit disappointing, so sorry guys for those that have been pumping very hard hundreds of times over the past few hours, but this is joy of learning about doing that live testing process. Obviously, it's not a decentralized blockchain with multiple nodes that have redundancy, but I'm running everything onto the server, and it seems that the server has been overloaded with maybe too many requests. So a bit disappointed. I really wanted us just to go through a couple of cycles. I'll do a bit more research, more testing. I will just probably do very loaded testing, which I haven't done for a while, with more bots on that server to make sure that we have enough capacity to not only get the requests of the testers, but also, as I can see, the hundreds of people getting live data as well. So that may be the early success and visits that we are getting to the website that may have caused the blockchain or the server basically to respond in a negative way. So let me do quick research on the issue that I'm seeing on the logs, because first time I'm seeing that ever. And let's figure out if it's actually a blockchain issue or a smart contract issue. So yes, it's not conclusive. So I'll have to dig a bit deeper. Just do the first query for the issue reported in the logs, and it has to do with gas estimate that failed just prior to the issue. So I'll just have a complete report tomorrow morning when I wake up, so we can decide the course of action. So I'm very disappointed. I thought we would be good. It doesn't seem that it was related to cycle 2, I believe, because we still had a few minutes before it stopped. So I'll rewatch the stream and double check the timing, but also analyze the logs. Thank you everybody for playing. We're learning, we're making things better. So yes. All right. Yeah, fair, Cuny. That's a right estimation. It went down a few minutes before cycle 2, so it's not a cycle transition. It doesn't seem to be a smart contract cycle transition. From what I can gather, it has to do with I think the chances to be overloaded with a few requests that may cause something. So I'll just report to tomorrow morning. Yes, I'll have to decide what is the best course of action. Do I keep doing some live stream with live announcements, or just do things a bit more randomly? I'm just developing the swap features, and I do things a bit more randomly, so people may catch up at any point in time. So because I want to test as much as possible, so I don't know, I want to have to delay doing a ceremony every evening for the same thing. So I'll just report tomorrow and just decide on the next course of action. A best case scenario is for us to relaunch around midday UTC tomorrow. That'd be ideal. We'll see. I'll have to decide. It really depends on the issue and what I can gather. Thanks everyone for playing. As you can hear in my voice, I'm a bit bitter that it just stopped a few minutes before cycle 2. We could not get to that level and see new guardians entering the game. But yeah, thank you everybody.